hit it when it's underground. What's up, Luke?
Standing by with life support.
Oh, I don't know what specific quests I've done. I'm just playing the game. I don't pay attention to the name of quests. Prudence dictates. Ooh, trooper plate carrier armor. Oh, I heard it. Security bourbon. Meal pack. Pancakes. Pancakes sound pretty good. Provisions dispenser. Let's see here. What do you have? Recipe. See, I didn't pay attention to this before, so these guys actually have recipes. I'm gonna have to go back to town now that I understand that I need recipes for all these things, and I'm gonna want to buy more recipes.
I worry Zeb's in over his head with all of this. Good thing we showed up when we did. Sure, always happy to tool around for a bit. What did you have in mind?
Well, I'm gonna see now, because now I have a whole lot of additional... Okay, I can't make short rounds though, because I need more scrap metal. But that's good to know. Alright. Alright, let's save. I need to remember when I go back to town to check all of the vendors for recipes. Property of the Protectorate. Moormaid would likely thought it was a joke in the barracks. During this refrain, he slyly referenced a document that as yet remained uncensored on his terminal. Whether this lapse was caused by sheer hubris or the subconscious seed of antisocial behavior is unknown. Recommend mental refreshment followed by transfer to another division.
I'll take fighting raps over living in a surveillance state any day.
Yeah, these guys were in here like literally being surveilled the whole time. sound good. Somebody's still alive and fighting.
Ain't as tough as you thought.
Inez.
Hey you! Get over here before you get yourself killed.
Workbench. Who is Inez?
No, you ain't got what I need. And you can't come stumbling around here looking like prey. These raps ain't had a bite to eat since their pods dropped from the look of it. And a desperate rapt is a dangerous rapt.
Maybe I'm the dangerous one. Maybe you should be on your guard.
You're kidding, right? Look, even if you did somehow prove to be dangerous or something vaguely approximating it, I still rather fancy my odds in a fight. Which is why I gotta ask, what are you doing here?
Minister Miller Street hired me to find a report and send a Trooper Selang back to town.
Yeah? Well, I'm Trooper Silong. Inez, former combat medic, Enhanced Soldier Division. Now just a menial troubleshooter who looks to have gotten her job swept out from under her. They're always counting me out. Every single one of them. And now, they ain't even letting me finish the jobs they send me on. Kinda making it hard to prove myself here. And this rep didn't even have anything that could help my graft. This whole thing's a wash. Sick of it.
Sorry, not trying to steal your job. Miller Street offered, and I accept.
I know, I ain't blaming you. That's part of climbing the ladder. Ain't but one rung at the bottom, and everyone's keen to get a
I'm out of
foothold.
coffee.
Can't exactly afford to be picky about the jobs that come my way neither. Considering my condition, options are limited.
And by that condition, you mean being a grafted soldier?
If you had, you'd know. Unless you're accustomed to seeing folk roaming around with exposed muscle fibers or stunted extra limbs on their backs.
Not making fun, just conversation.
Sorry. Guess I'm just used to folks staring real hard and then steering clear. I'm considered a liability. My graph's all wrong. Most everyone else who got one passed or became permanently incapacitated. So they shuttered the program. It was a total failure. Everyone in Fairfield reckons my time will come soon too. But I'm still mostly upright. For now.
And you're looking for a chance to prove them wrong, that about right?
I just know I can do more for Auntie and for the war. It's just this damn contract. Unless I can amend it so I might fix my graft, proving myself ain't happening anytime soon. Weren't many of us grafted soldiers to begin with. To think I'm one of the lucky ones.
You mentioned an enhanced soldier division. Couldn't they help you out?
No. Enhanced Soldier Division was the fancy public-facing name for the grafting program. And when I say it was shuttered, I mean completely fucking demolished.
Copy
Bet
that.
they'd erase it from the financial records if they could. It was that much of an embarrassment. In the wake of such a failure,
JK.
it's left us grafted folks with no support. I only been able to treat my own ailments thanks to Doc Tinsley in Fairfield. She worked for the program for a time. She's a good one.
Have you asked for help?
She's bound by contract to work on whatever task Fairfield's illustrious leader set her to, nothing else. But she also ain't quite got the hang of the employment thing.
Oh, surely a contract can't stop you from looking after your health.
You looked at the fine print of an employment contract lately? It says any action taken by a worker that could result in impeded work must be approved by the contract holder. Not only would trying to fix my graft impede my work, but it's also financially unviable, unproven, a risky investment. So I'm stuck with a limb that's slowly poisoning me. Could
Yeah,
pursue
who
fixing
would've
it
guessed,
myself
Hector?
were I out of my contract. But if I attempted to end it, I'd have to waive all employment rights for the next year. That's a
I feel
non-starter.
betrayed that it's not just like Hogwarts Legacy. Obsidian Entertainment betrayed me. God damn, that's so funny. What difficulty am I playing on? The one that suits me the most. You should play on the difficulty that suits you the most. The beautiful part about a game that offers multiple difficulty levels is that you get to pick the setting that you want. What happened if your contract holder died, hypothetically? Would that get you out of it?
Law, no. The contract would just pass down the line of succession. It's a very long line. And anyway, I ain't a killer. No matter how much I fantasize about shutting him up when he goes on and on about how he's the father of capitalism reincarnated, or lamenting that his mock apple martini ain't blended quite right. Ugh, never quite got the hang of those.
Well, if a contract's stopping, you go independent.
Let me put it this way. If I was already on the bottom rung, this knocks me clean off and buries me in sand. But I started from nothing before. I could do it again. Maybe.
Been in this position before?
Ain't easy moving between companies. And I wasn't always with Auntie's choice. But that's a story for another time.
Well, I hope things work out for you.
Get the feeling you will. Anyhow, think I'll return to Fairfield to have a little chat with Milver Street. Good luck in there. Mind the wraps.
Wonder if I can recruit her.
Just me, or did Inez remind you of Helen? Tough like her. Shame she's with Auntie's choice.
Doors barred shut. I did not pay attention to the companions that you can have join you along the way, so I don't really know. Oh shit.
Give the word and I'll take care of him, Commander.
That was not a grenade, that was a listening device. Doors barred shut. There were mobs up top. Aha! Got here. Overdue deliverable. Print the following past you for ARC and hand it to the printer person immediately. Yes. Bypass shot repaired. Spied 2 sentinels arrested with Automax last night. A new data recorded in a main sensor lens. Three dead, 6 missing, 10 active. assigned to personnel. You select the report you wish to view. Renfail under siege by Raptidon threat. Recommended edits. Authors to be immediately granted mental refreshment. Alright. I think we have cleared everything out of here. Oh no, there's something else up here. I better save. That's going to be a tricky jump puzzle. Somebody's triggered by the fact that I used to pick up every single thing. Yeah, we're not playing around this morning. We're just gonna immediately ban those idiots. I'm not in the mood this morning.
Renfail's paid by Bethesda.
Not yet. I've never been paid by Bethesda. I have been paid by Funcom. And I've been paid by, most recently, Shiny Dynamics. And I have been given a whole bunch of free keys for things. Matter of fact, I just got a free key from Saber Interactive yesterday for Painkiller on the PS5, which I'll be trying out after I get past the early access period for the Outer Worlds 2. But I've yet to receive a paycheck from Bethesda. One day, I will happily do a sponsored stream for them or a sponsored playthrough. Because I have the coolest job in the world, getting paid to play video games. Oh, and I did get a really cool free, because of my Starfield coverage, I got this for free. This was the Seagate Gaming 2TB Xbox hard drive, the official Starfield licensed hard drive from Bethesda and Seagate. I got that for free because of my Starfield coverage. That was a sponsored gift. Still not the same thing as getting a paycheck from the company, though. Alright, I don't think there's anything else up here. I would take money from most sources. There's a few, like, you'll notice that I don't ever do, ad sponsorships. Like, I don't do the ad placements in my videos where it's like, today's video is brought to you by this sponsor. That's the one thing I'll probably never do. Because that's just not relevant. Especially because almost never, the ads almost never correspond with what I'm actually playing or doing. It's like, here's some manscaping products. Now we're going to go play XCOM 2. Shave your balls before you play, kids. Like, that kind of stuff just never made sense to me. It doesn't sit right with me. It's like, alright, whatever. No. Suck down this energy drink before you play, kids. I'm not promoting an energy drink. Get the fuck out of here. That's right, dear Todd. You are just the right height and have amazing hair, and I love your taste in jackets. Please give me money. Thank you, Denora. It is amazing. Like, oh. What kind of a rifle is that? You need smooth balls for the comfy seats? That's right. 33 damage. Rate of fire. No. Watch Double Toasted. Corey always finds a way to link the sponsor to what's on the episode. I'm sure Creative Minds could. What am I missing here, by the way? Oh, I have yet to find the info that I'm after. Okay. So I found her, the NPC, but I haven't found the information I'm looking for. I've got a barred door over there. You know what? There's like a medical bot. See, there's these, okay, these doors are barred shut. There's like a medical bot behind those doors. I gotta figure out how to get beyond those doors, apparently. Yeah, it's exactly. We're not a, this is not a tech support channel, Thomas. No one's gonna be able to help you with the options that you're looking for. If you're in the game, if you're playing the game, which it sounds like you are, open the menu and figure it the fuck out. Like, I can't help you, man. Like, it's not a setting that I care about, and I'm not gonna take my time to go figure it out. Like, that's a you thing. If you're wanting a unique setting for your playthrough, dig through the settings and find it. I can't help you with that. I don't care about that setting. I'm not going to tweak that setting, and I'm not going to spend my time going through that settings trying to find the option that you're looking for when you could find it on your own. You're a big boy. Do what you learned how to do in school. Research. No, this is obviously not it.
Renfail, you're being toxic. Why won't you help me?
You know what they say? The Lord helps those who help themselves. I, the Lord, have said so. Regal tarts. Look at that. Jason Boyd is complaining. Guess what, Jason Boyd? You can fuck right off. We don't want you here. God, we're banning. That's the second troll we've banned. You know what? Let's just ban the other person too. I don't want any of these people here. They're all trolls. You're all trolls! And you've been banned. 3 people in a row. Bam, bam, bam. That's right, Pimp Mine. This game sucks. You gotta suck alongside me. not know what I'm supposed to find in here. Oh, hang on. Can I go up that? No, I cannot. I like that guy who's like, this channel sucks. Nah, man. You're just a bunch of man children who haven't figured out how to manipulate the world around you. Yeah, it's Saturday. Oh, I forgot it's weekend. It's the weekend. That's right. All the kids are going to be out. Ugh. It's going to be a long morning, isn't it? Oh, could I have dropped... Oh, I could have. This is what I missed. There was a ladder. Aha. This is a direct result of participation awards. I know, right? Telling you, it's the warning labels on bleach. We need to get rid of them.
This highly classified information would be of interest to Minister Overstreet.
Let's take a moment. Let's pause and reflect upon what we all learned when we were in grade school, right? What'd you learn how to do in grade school, kids? Your preschool teacher taught you this in preschool. Use your words. Learn how to communicate. Here's problem solving. Problem solving is like the first thing you learn. You learn problem solving before you even go to preschool. Like if you had good parents. If you had good parents, you were taught problem solving or you were allowed to solve problems when you were a little baby. Right? You learned how to take off the cap. You learned how to tie your shoes. You learn how to pull your pants up. You learn how to wipe your ass. You learn how to shake off your ding ding or wipe your hoo hoo. Like, you learn how to do these things. You learn how to problem solve. You're a fucking adult. Figure it the fuck out. Don't come to my channel and rant at me that you can't open up the game settings and find an option. Maybe the option doesn't exist. Demanding that the streamer bow to your will and find the option for you. Rah! How dare you? How dare you not answer my question? You're an asshole, Renfail. No, but if you act like an idiot, I'm going to treat you like an idiot. It's that simple. This is why you're never gonna be a big streamer. You alienate your audience. That's not my audience. I had somebody literally the other day. I think it was on my Bloodlines 2 or maybe my New World Eternum video. One of those videos. Somebody came and left a snarky comment, and I left a snarky reply. And they immediately shot back and said, this is how you treat your audience. There's a reason you only have 10 views on this video. And I replied back and said, you're not my audience. You're some rando on the internet. Like, my audience members know better than to ask stupid questions because my audience members are here every single day. They've watched many of my 10,000 videos, and they know that I don't deal with that kind of stuff. Like, that's right. Well, that's the key, JK. I'm never going to succeed as a free tech support with this attitude, and that's why I'm not stuck working tech support. like somebody in their mom's basement. But I'm just. I'm encouraging devs to be lazy. It's just, there's no option. How dare you like a game? How you dare you like this game? You're encouraging devs to be lazy. That's hemp mind. That's actually, I get that one a lot. When I like a game that the woke mob has deemed to be trash or garbage. So like Bloodlines 2 is the most recent game. Because I liked Bloodlines 2, I'm encouraging devs to be lazy. I'm encouraging devs to shit on intellectual properties. I'm encouraging developers to ruin sequels. And I'm like, y'all are out of your fucking minds. Like, I think the vast majority of people I have seen talk about Bloodlines 2 who played the tabletop game have said Bloodlines 2 is a fun game that's pretty lore accurate and it's a vampire fantasy game. A lot of fun. The only people who have complained about Bloodlines 2 are the people who came over from Bloodlines 1 and had all of these expectations about what it was supposed to be, which is the same shit we saw with Dragon Age the Veilguard, and the same shit we saw with Dragon Age Inquisition, and we saw the same thing with Dragon Age 2. You have those hardcore Dragon Age Origins fan who have complained about every single sequel, that it wasn't just like the first game. Duh. Like, they're evolving the franchise. Like, you know, Elder Scrolls 2 is different than Elder Scrolls 1. Elder Scrolls 3 is different than Elder Scrolls 2. Elder Scrolls 4 is different from Elder Scrolls 3. Elder Scrolls 5 is different from Elder Scrolls 4. Elder Scrolls 6 is going to be different than the previous entries. Fallout 4 is different than 3, is different than 2, is different than 1. I swear mental retardation is everywhere these days. Yes, George Carlin did predict this. Factory workers doing factory jobs, being brainwashed in schools, breeding brainwashed children who breed brainwashed children who become little worker bees with no brains of their own. Have you seen the recent we're gonna pause here for a moment to talk about society. Have you seen there's a great discussion in the UK right now about how um, a lot of modern television is being designed so that users can watch it on their phone in the background. This is a known fact in television circles. So what you're seeing is TV series, which have shorter run times, simplified plots, and you're going to hear the characters talking with monosyllabic, super simplistic dialogue and like explaining the features, explaining everything that's going on in a really simplistic manner, because Netflix and Hulu and HBO Plus and all these other, they realize that the vast majority of people are watching on their phone and they're not actually paying attention. They're watching it in the background. They're watching it while they're on the subway. They're watching it while they're on the train, whatever. And so they're making dumbed down versions of television for phone users, which is why we're not getting as much premium quality TV as we used to get, because a lot of television is being designed for the stupid people. The problem is those stupid people are breeding, and those people are breeding more stupid people. It is an ever and ever and ever going on. I'll have to pull it off of TikTok later, JK, because I was watching it last night. Matter of fact, let me see if I can pull it up right now. It's a couple of British comedians who were discussing this last night. Pretty sure I liked it and saved it, because I want to go watch the full. Give me a moment. The thing is I watch a ton of TikTok stuff, so I have to go find it now. Oh, it's not showing up immediately, so it might have been something I watched a different night, not last night. Well, one of the comedians, you know that he has one of his eyes is a little off. He's of, I believe his family is of Indian descent, but he was born in the UK. He's got one eye off. I can't remember his name though. It was him and this other comedian. They were discussing on a podcast, and they were linking to some interviews that had been done talking about the dumbing down. I can't find it real quick. Anyway. Stupid people is what it comes down to. Stupid people breeding other stupid people. Alright, let's read the administrator's reports. Do not proceed if you're not the Sentinel Administrator of the Ministry of Accuracy. Failure to heed this warning will be met with severe consequences. New horizons for mental refreshment. Our cultists breathe new life into the much lauded mental refreshment program, graduating hundreds of subjects in record time. Consul knows what's best for the Protectorate, and nothing's better than mental refreshment. Print to cartridge. Thank you very much. I've never even heard of Code whatever 2, so no. I won't be playing it. It's not on the schedule. Do not spare the rod. Jesus, did James Dobson write this? I feel like James Dobson wrote this. Uh, yeah, I don't know what the Streambot did. Be careful, be careful, guys. Streamlabs bot is on the loose. Observe, dude, I really do think James Dobson wrote this. Observe math with suspicion, spare the rod, discipline and brainwash. I think James Dobson is secretly the leader of the Protectorate. Who do I have? I might have 4 keys now. I bet I can't fast travel until I get out of here. Yep, I had to get out from underground. Yeah, I've lost hope for humanity as well. as a rule, it's pretty terrifying. All right, Valerie's mod kit, yay! You have acquired a companion mod kit. At a workbench, you can use this to apply upgrade mods to your companion's weapons and armor. These mods increase the damage and armor values of the equipment respectively, as well as granting additional bonuses. Each companion has a basic and an advanced kit that must be found, with the latter granting access to. That was a slightly incorrect. I think the slightly out of order. All right, mod. Do I have a workbench on this ship? By the way, can Valerie do crafting too?
Awaiting orders. How
Or
may
only
this unit assist you,
Niles?
Commander?
Yes, Where's Niles at? Aha.
Being this close to DeVries feels like we're finally on track to set the universe aright. Anyway, need something, Commander?
I do. Oh, I can't have him craft things here. Is there a workbench on this ship that I'm too stupid to find? By the way, I totally have a lockpick. Why? Oh, lockpick 11. I'm like, wait, I have lockpick 1? Dude, there it is. I am stupid. See, even I have been affected by the brain rot. All these idiots in chat have been slowly draining my... Can I... Ah, there we go. Maybe do it this way. Plated bandolier uniform. Okay. Yeah. Just get rid of it. Okay. Party upgrades. This is for Valerie. Now I have to choose which I upgrade here. Her blaster or her armor. So you get to choose the upgrade for each one. Okay. Perfect. Level 6. The Earth Directorate found a flaw in you. Hermit, your self-reliance has made you an outcast. Vendors are less eager to sell to you and prices are increased, but you get a chance to receive double resources when you break down items. Man, that's actually not a bad flaw, considering I almost never use vendors other than when I'm going to want to buy recipes, because I would prefer to break everything down. So because I've not been using vendors, I've been breaking everything down. That's a really interesting thing to have perks that show up because of your gameplay style, and it just randomly happens as you play, because it's like the AI is saying, hey, you're playing a certain way. Interesting. Very interesting. %20 chance isn't too bad. It's not bad. It's a very interesting perk. Very interesting indeed. I really have to think about that for a minute. I have yet to, the whole playthrough, I have yet to do, right, I'm doing mostly crafting. I have yet to buy anything from vendors other than recipes. I really am debating this. The problem is going to be if I come across a really cool weapon or something, and instead of being 5,000 credits, it's going to be 10,000 credits. It's not that big of a deal when it's like ammo, and it's like, you know, it goes from being 75 to 150. That's not that big of a deal. The big deal is when you get into uniques. I'm not going to do it. Not maybe on the second playthrough. I'm going to try to avoid any flaws my first playthrough. Yeah, I'm just going to I'm not going to do it. I don't know enough yet. Vendors do sell lots of other things. They sell weapons, they sell food, they sell mods, they sell recipe, they sell many different things, and different merchants sell different things. So, yeah, yeah, I am, I am a chicken. Okay, let's see here. I need 3 or more total perks, which I haven't purchased yet. Well, that's the thing, J Rex, is that I might find myself buying more from vendors as I get deeper into the. I'm too early in the game to know whether or not that's going to be a worthwhile flaw or not, right? Right. What if they sell a house and instead of being 15,000 credits, it's 30,000 credits? Like there are things like that to consider. Damn, but shotgun, SMGs, and pistols is increased against target with meters, but also above that distance. That's tempting. The problem is I haven't found a sniper rifle yet to justify taking sharpshooter. I should try just go with Space Ranger. The 100% sneak attack damage is pretty nice. We're gonna go Space Ranger. In the first game, do you remember on the first game, wasn't the max 10? or 20. I don't remember what the max was in the first game for skills, if anybody happens to know off the top of their head. Because so far I'm gonna keep working on maxing speech and lockpick until such time as I max those out. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go look really quick. What is the max? Max level for each skill. Well, that's the level cap, not the skill cap. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything at quick glance. People are theorizing that level 30 is the max level, but that's not skill cap. Says, alright, back out we go. Alright, we can go back to town now. Oh, I gotta get out of here. Fast travel. Yep. The Mantipillar. Are you dying too often? Not dying enough? Change the difficulty in the settings menu. It's free. Oh, protectorate sanctioned wireless. Why? Why should I listen to this?
Broadcasting reassuring programming in line with the paradigm. This is Protectorate Sanctioned Wireless. Special update. Everything has been found to be splendid. Everyone grateful and content. Sleep soundly, knowing you are safe at all times from malingerers of our fair Eden. Even our
The rest of sounded good? That ain't a good sign.
Connection. The sign seems to be functioning nominally.
Can't say the same for the trooper.
Impervious to infiltration thanks to its unflagging automechanical guardians.
God, that sounds terrifying, to be honest with you, the way the... Oh, I have perk points. Shit. Alright, hang on, I gotta do this. Party members affected by Valerie's life injection module receive moderate armor bonus. Whenever Valerie uses her life injection module, all other party members, including herself, are also healed. Oh, I'll take the AoE heal. 100% take the AoE heal. Yeah. We also get to do Niles. I'll take the taunt. Auto taunt for the win. Cool. Alright, let's fast travel back to town, kids.
Introducing Auntie's new line of specialty drinks for the discerning consumer. Auntie Fizzos.
I've been bartering with the defectors. Traded one force rocket for a whole cannon of speed force flow. Straight up.
Now I want to go in here really quick and check.
I must ask you to hold still.
Because...
I thought I smelled gunpowder and blood. Hello again. I'm still quite busy, so here
Open
are
the
my
window.
supplies.
So see, he sells like, yeah, this gives me an extra inhaler slot. Definitely gonna buy that. And I get a discount. So if I had taken that thing instead of being 600, it would be like 1200 or 14, close to 1400 to buy that mod. So I'm glad I didn't take that negative. I'm definitely gonna buy that. And I want to check all the other vendors now because I did not know they sold crafting recipes until a little while ago.
Our target audience here is... What'll it be, stranger?
What's up, Transcend?
Pick your poison. And I am mostly not being literal there.
She only sells recipes. Okay. We do have another merchant.
Whoever fixes this rift problem is definitely getting a whole side sleep with an Elysian view and head office town.
See, and then like here's weapons you can buy, and these are all mods, man. Really cool.
Business is always good when a war's on. What do you need this time?
Let me see, vendor. Excuse
I'm
me.
sure you'll find something to your liking.
Yeah, so she's like got... Whenever you take damage in combat, you have a 5% chance to receive scrap metal or black powder. Chance increases to 15% if you have engineering. Or 15% with your engineering skill. Interesting. Machine pistol force charger. Fully automatic conversion at the expense of reduced damage and damage type side effect. So that'll turn a pistol into an automatic pistol.